Hi viewers, in today's video we are going to be solving this question. The question says the percentage of oxygen in sulfur 4 oxide is dash, and here we have a hint. The S, which is sulfur, is 32 and O, which is oxygen, is 16. Please, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and share this video so that anytime we post video you get notified. So let's continue. For us to solve this question, first of all we need to know the formula, the chemical formula for sulfur 4 oxide. You can see it is not given to us. So if you don't know the chemical formula of sulfur 4 oxide, then we cannot solve this question. The chemical formula of oxygen is the chemical symbol for oxygen is O, and the chemical symbol for sulfur is S. But sulfur 4 oxide means that the oxidation state of sulfur there will be +4, meaning that the oxidation state of oxygen has to be -4. And we know that by convention and by default, the oxidation state of oxygen is -2. So it means that if it is -2, then we need 2 atoms of oxygen to combine with sulfur to form sulfur 4 oxide. Okay, so the chemical formula for sulfur 4 oxide is SO2. SO2. So this is the chemical formula for sulfur 4 oxide. So we now want to find out the percentage of oxygen in sulfur 4 oxide. So our answer is going to be in percentage. So what are we going to do? We are going to calculate the mass, because here, of course, we are going to calculate it, comparing it by their masses. Okay, so we have first of all going to find the masses involved in the reaction, then we now use it to calculate the percentage. Now let's take a look. So here we have one sulfur, and from the hint we are given, we see that sulfur is 32 grams. So for sulfur equal to 32, and then we have 2 oxygen. That's 2 oxygen. So O is equal to 16. Okay, so and since we have 2 oxygen, then we now have it that this implies that we need 32 plus O. Okay, that is 32 plus 16 times 2. Okay, to give us the mass of sulfur 4 oxide, which is equal to 64. Okay, so the mass of SO2 is equal to 64. So since we now know the mass of SO2, what else are we going to do? We need to solve and know the percentage of oxygen by mass that is contained in this sulfur oxide. So for us to get that, we now say that oxygen is 2. We have 2 atoms of oxygen, and of course the mass of oxygen is 16. So 16 times 2, of course, will give us 32. So if 16 times 2 will give us 32, so we now have that, therefore percentage composition of O will be equal to 32 over 64 times 100 all over 1. Okay, so by the time we evaluate this, we now have it that, which is equal to 32 times 100 divided by 64. 32 times 100 divided by 64. So by the time we finish evaluating this, we will now see that we will now have it to be equal to 50%. 50%, because our answer will be in percentage, so we now have it equal to 50%. So we go to the option to check. So we see that here we have option A 5, option B 50%, 5%, 50%, 500%, 25%. So the correct answer is option B, which is 50%. Because by composition, the composition of oxygen, or the percentage by composition of oxygen in this particular sulfur 4 oxide is 50%. So 50% by mass of sulfur oxide is made up of oxygen, and the other 50% is made up of sulfur. So thank you for watching. See you in our next video.